Hello everyone, Francis Kabinuli Lugoloobi again from B&G Business Home. Last week we had our financial chart and we looked at finance vis-a-vis money. This week, since it's all about financial literacy and financial intelligence, let's start by defining what financial literacy is. Financial literacy is knowledge and application of that financial knowledge in making financial decisions. Being able to add, subtract, multiply information about value. As we saw last week, it's all about value. This week, we are going to look at those areas of value that we seek as human beings, as families, as communities, as nations, as the whole world. Those areas where we seek value. And those are the financial segments, the value segments in our lives. When we go out to work, when we go out to study, when we go out to seek knowledge, what are we doing? We are trying to empower ourselves so that we can access value. And there are 9 areas where we seek out value. One is feeding. We get value by eating and drinking. So food is value to us. Food is valuable to us. We also seek out and get value through clothing. Clothing is value. The shirt, the blouse, the skirt, the pairs of trousers, the shorts, the shoes, the stockings, all that is value. Then, the third area we seek out value is shelter. Shelter is putting a roof over our heads, but then it graduates to accommodation when we elevate it to the other many amenities, some of them which go to the luxurious side. So we also get value in accommodation, in shelter. Human beings go out to get value also in a fourth area, which is Medicare. We go out and seek value every time you're sick. When you have malaria, when you have a headache, when you have a cold, when you have any other ailment, typhoid, we go out and seek medication. So Medicare is a very big or huge area in our acquisition and look into value. Then we go out and get value in a fifth way. In moving, human beings have to move. We have to move from point A to point B. We can move on foot. We can use bicycles. We can use motorcycles. We can use public transport, taxis. We can use Uber. You can use private means by driving your own vehicle. And that's all value. So those means of transport are valuable to us. Then human beings also go out and get value through communication. Communication is the sixth area where we seek out value. So we get value through communication. And those gadgets we use in communication are valuable to us. They're things of value. And that's where we get value. The phones we use, they are value to us. That's adding value to our lives when you get a phone. Many people are very keen, the Samsung and iPhone enthusiasts. They're very keen on the latest model. So whenever you get that latest model, you're getting value. Even when you get a lesser model, you're getting value. And you're adding value to your life. We also get value through knowledge. That's the seventh area. Human beings are knowledge seeking. We have that urge and the thirst to get knowledge, to know things which many formalize through education. But even after the formal education, we all go out and seek knowledge about ABC, about different things in the world, in politics, in health, in science, other science fields, in humanities, and all that. That's all value. So whenever you get knowledge, it's value. So the things which you use to get knowledge, from schools to textbooks to subscription to different websites, that's all value, and they're valuable to you. Then the eighth area we get value, and it's a very important one, is the climax of value, and that's entertainment. You get value by being entertained. People go out to nightclubs, people go out to bars, people go out to restaurants, people go out for live bands, people go out to people go for holidays, in Uganda and abroad elsewhere. So that's all value. You're adding value to yourself. Whenever you entertain yourself, whenever you're happy, you get value, add value to your life. That's all value. And then the ninth area where we seek out and get value is sociology. We all have people we love and we take care of, people who depend on us. Every time you spend on your child, every time you spend on your spouse, every time you spend on your church, every time you spend on your neighbor, every time you spend on your friend, every time you spend on that disadvantaged person, that's all value. Every time you spend on your parent, on your sibling, that's value. That's adding value to them, but not only to them, but to you too, because you're happy and satisfied whenever the sociology around you is happy and satisfied. So those are the 9 areas where we seek and get value. As we go on and have this chat on value, we are going to discuss more and more about these 9 areas where we seek and get value. And we're going to find out that, as we said last time, money is only a tool in getting this value. All the 9 areas is value. Money is just a tool of us exchanging the value we have for the value we want or we need. Money is a tool of exchanging that value, of storing that value, of measuring that value. So as we continue chatting, we'll be talking more about eating, about clothing, about shelter, about Medicare, about movement, about communication, about knowledge, about entertainment, and about sociology. And those value areas, in all those value areas, we'll be talking about money, but money will just be a tool, because money as of itself does not hold value. Money is just a measure of value. Money is a store of value. Money is a means of exchange of value. So our concentration should not be money, but our concentration should be on how money can help us access those 9 value segments. Thank you very much.